Game Wiki.
Monster robots, assaulting from all angles. Not even the Silver Shroud can kill what isn't alive.
Watch me, mistress. Watch me. What will become of our stuff?
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Oh, you're not Irma.
Galaxy News Radio.
Hi. Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
In the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver
Escape?
Shroud.
What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we
Yes,
need.
my
No matter how bleak things got, he
And
saved
no,
the day.
Robotic hellspawn they were, but not Fat Fahey's.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first
Someone
aired?
else is
How?
actually
The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
Master of it all. You're right. But who?
I was in
Dearest
cryogenic
mistress,
storage for a
you
long
and I
time.
have battled
I only
Boston's
just woke up.
Rose
Oh
Gallery.
man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
This is someone new.
Wasn't he a
But
caveman?
which criminal
Yeah,
complex
that's the
has
one.
technological
They found him in an
know-how
iceberg
to
off the
construct
harbor.
such
Boy, if you
clockwork
just woke up.
calamities?
The world
I
these
don't-
days must take some getting used to.
Anything? Yeah, right.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City. But over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
And I'm gonna use it to tell you where the big boss man is.
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Silver Shroud.
I might do it
I
if you make it
sense
worth my
truth
while.
in this clock.
I can give you some caps up front.
Shall I?
Just promise you'll help me.
Blade of Bastet to free the Mabot's head from its now destroyed
I'll get the
body.
costume for you.
You're gonna do this?
Do it.
For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Tell us, who is your creator? The robotic puppet master pulling your twisted wires. Speak, you decapitated electronic evildoer. That will spoil all the fun. You gotta see for yourself. Come on.
Find you amoral automaton. We're away. A moonless night and an unguarded skylight. Just what we needed.
That's it. Yes.
Oh, you smell that? We've uncovered the secret lair of the Silver Shroud.
Bingo. Bingo. I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
What happens to the suit?
Oh, I have an idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
If I go along with this, I could use a little extra.
The Shroud's motivated by justice, not caps. Please, you gotta help.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours, so you patrol Good Neighbor streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here. Some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Hey.
You say the word. Help yourself.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps.
Can't believe it.
Death is coming
Look
for
just
you,
like
Wayne.
Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act.
Galaxy News Radio.
They got another thing coming.
Mistress of mystery. I bring you this Square on such a bad night. Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief. So he wasn't here in some kind of
Official capacity.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks
Hardly.
expensive.
Here, let me show
Lucky
you
I found a new friend.
the contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well, nothing
Indeed,
a few
they
bullets
are
won't cure.
my
You
intrepid
mess with me?
investigators. It would seem...
It's Shroud. Shroud this, crime fighter. Later, suckers.
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Great.
The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know, the chem dealer by Bobby's, he's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids.
That guardian is
We
the
ain't the
Silver
only friends of
Shroud.
AJ here.
Today's episode,
follow?
Fat
Hey,
Baby's Folly.
look at the clown. This is my turf, clown.
Come on,
And I don't
dollface.
appreciate
It's
what you
right
call
through
them
here.
trespassers.
Aw,
Peddling
J-Pug.
poison to
I ain't
kids,
never
are
been
we?
in a secret gangster
Today,
hideout
you
before.
face the Silver Shroud.
What's the big idea?
Who you say?
Bringing a
Oh,
dame
for
into our
Christ's sake.
hideout, into
We
my
can't put you up to
hideout.
this? He
Nah,
keeps moaning about the
boy,
poor
she's
little
all
kids.
right.
What
Ain't
the
she
hell,
all
right?
Wendy?
Tell you what, I'll pay you,
Yeah.
let's say 50 caps just to shut up about
And
it.
yeah, of course
And,
I'm all right.
maybe get
I'm
Kent
just
off
a
my
young,
back,
dumb
all right?
girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man.
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or face my wrath.
Board up the windows because we're putting you out of business.
So you. Waste the freak.
Emmett Shroud!
Paulie, no!
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action,
Shroud costume? Hey, no judgment, but ain't that a kid's show?
Hey, give me a minute.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters. What you wearing
Hi
that
there.
for?
Piper Wright, public attorney.
You look upon the Silver Shroud. I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud then? Well, like a nutter. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be an assassin. Kendra's a murderer. A very skilled murderer. Listen, mate, the combat scan shows you know what you're about. Save your caps, buy a lager instead.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Help me, rescue my heart.
And you're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when the little bug crawls willingly into the spider's webs.
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Dangling over a pit of fire reminds me of our adventure against the...
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks.
I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps.
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand them over.
Justice must be served.
It's the Silver Shroud! Let's get out of here!
afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
Ah! No!
My work here is done. Or is it sure? Emerge from the shadows.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
I hear something.
Galaxy News Radio.
Walks the streets of Boston.
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death,
Walks
baby.
the streets of Boston.
Unexpected by us, maybe. But perhaps not by Fat Faye. I'm starting to see into his twisted plan. Damn this.
Hey, Hancock.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
Not now.
Suit yourself.
Hancock.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
You still interested in traveling together?
I think I could do with some more trouble in my life.
Let's do it.
Done.
If it isn't my second least favorite mayor in the Commonwealth.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hancock.
Playing dress-up is fun and all, but you walked into something a whole lot bigger. Those lowlifes you've been taking out for Kenny Boy, we all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's gonna want some good old-fashioned revenge. You dig?
So who is this asshole?
His name's Sinjin. He's taken 2-bit Raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone. I happen to know where some of his other boys are. Smiling Kate operates outside of Bunker Hill, and Northy's got a pad over at Prospect Hill. You take them out, and maybe we can find out where the big guy himself is stashed. Good neighbor'd rest a whole lot easier with him out of the picture.
So, tell me about him.
Raiders are ruthless, but Sinjin, he's in a whole different class. Leveled some farms, napalmed his own men to end a couple enemies. But besides his dark deeds, no one knows nothing. If he ain't dealt with now, in a couple years it may take an army to end him.
You don't know where he is?
No one does. He's a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. But you keep poking his people with a machine gun, and he'll come out of hiding.
I'm up for some community service.
You know you're all right. You take care of Sinjin, and I'm inclined to show some gratitude. You feel me? I get the good neighbor lifestyle ain't for everyone, but it beats the alternatives. Folks in a place like Diamond City wouldn't give a ghoul the time of day.
Bunker Hill pays operators instead of just shooting them. Where's the sport in that?
Well, so
Why keep out trespassers?
Excuse me.
If it isn't the boy behind the costume. You've been really naughty, Mr. Shroud. Making all my friends so nervous with your calling cards. Taking out Sinjin's favorite toy soldiers. But Now it's time to rip your goddamned heart out!
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claim the hits. Northy, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit.
Walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadow.
Here's the Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be...
Yes?
What? Oh, God!
Yeah.
What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing?
St. John, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters.
Oh, it's you.
So you must be the Silver Shroud's
I
little
told
friend.
Kent all that hero stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh, my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! On my knee. Ah!
Calm yourself. The Shroud is here to help.
Please, stop. That's what got Kent into trouble in the first place. A dozen raiders barged when they took him away. They left you a message. Just listen.
Oh, God! What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? What? Ah!
St. John, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! On my knee. Ah!
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Here's the Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terrors... What? Oh God! What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
Sound! What in hell will your guts around the
Shroud! I want to talk with you! Gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Kent's head.
You shield yourself behind an innocent. You are craven, St. John, and you shall fall before me.
Don't talk to me like that. Some of these losers think you're some sort of legend. Like you walked straight out of a comic book. But you and I know, you're human. And you're weak. You came here and for what? Your little sidekick?
I have cut a path through all your thugs. Who can truly say I'm not the Shroud?
Don't listen, man. He's a phony. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to kill Kent. Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Nothing's gonna be left but paste. Then, I'm going to Good Neighbor and kill every last worthless bastard there and burn the whole thing down. No one screws with St. John.
You know what would really get to Kent? Killing his friend, his hero, right in front of him.
Enjoy the show, Kent. After I'm done with the Shroud, you're next.
Kent.
I've never been so happy to see anyone in my entire life.
Are you all right?
My leg is killing me. But it could have been so much worse. I just give up. On all of it. Crime fighting just isn't what I thought it'd be.
If you just quit, then the bad guys have already won.
You're right. But I'm tired. I just want to go home. I'm going back to Good Neighbor. Really, thanks for saving me. But I'm just done.
Hey.
Yeah?
Job's done. St. John's dead.
So down goes the big bad St. John. We get to walk that tightrope of freedom one more day. Take this for the effort.
The world's better without him.
And the future looks a little brighter. Ah, Ken, my man. Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
Hey, who hasn't been tortured from time to time? The price of throwing down with the man is always a few scars. Pick yourself up. Good Neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
What would the Shroud be without his faithful friend, Red Reinhardt?
This means a lot to me. I'm gonna need some time to heal, you know? But then I got a special project in mind, just for you. I'll fire up my radio station if I make any progress.